right, so your question is, how are we birthing this new Flower of Life Foundation? What is its purpose? And, coming out of years of working with babies and families, and then working with adults, I find that we're all just human beings, right? We're all just human beings, and we're having a human experience. And the beauty of what just happened here in Ireland in this workshop was that human beings saw deeply into other human beings. And they realized that, like, being human is just a condition. It's the human condition, and that we are fully expanded. We are fully expanded, like creatures, divine creatures that come here in pure coherence. And then we have experiences. We have all sorts of experiences that people shared this weekend. And those experiences change us. They change our expression. They change our geometry. They change our ability to embody, right? Like embody our pure essence here on earth. And the Flower of Life is just basically dedicated to awakening people to this human experience of coming into form, of choosing events or having events befall us that make us small, that make us confined, contracted. They make us feel as though we are less than. These events create all sorts of neurologic patterns that we think we are when we're not. We're not any of those things, but that's the human condition, right? But then we live these small lives. We live lives that are defined by events that really we are not responsible for. So we are here to help people uncover the truth of who they are, just so simply, so purely the truth of their human embodied existence by looking through a particular lens. So we say that we work through the lens of pre and perinatal, education. And it's a beautiful lens to look through, because we find ourselves talking about the time when we were the size of this, right? We were this small, and we had an umbilical cord that was that size, and all of these events came into this little, pure, perfect creature. And these events continue on. They continue on in our life, and our umbilical cord gets bigger and stronger, and our bodies take in more and more and more events, and we think that they are us. And we identify with them, and we identify with the struggle. And we lose our sacred harmony. We can't hear our song anymore. And that's just such a pity. And we lose our connection. And we lose our heart. And we shut down. And oh my gosh, the people this weekend, right? It was like, 16 strangers, basically, by the next morning are so full of compassion, so full of love, so full of empathy, and they're literally growing the neurology in their heart and changing the neurology in their brain to feel our connection as human beings. And not only are they feeling that, but they're talking about the fact that reflects our connection here on earth, that reflects that we all come from the mother, So we start with thinking about our own mothers, then we start thinking about the Divine Mother, the larger mother, and then we start thinking about Mother Earth. And many people said, well, gosh, if I can heal myself and my heart, then I can pour my love into healing the earth, right? So it's a fractal experience. And it ends with people just feeling one big amoeba of life. We are all breath. We are all the sea air. We are the stars, right? We are the sun. We are the moon. We are all these things. And that is our passion and our purpose, is to awaken that